this moment, and you're with Roar Magazine.
When do you start writing for a new album? Is it whenever something comes to mind, or do you wait until officially beginning to write an album?
So far, we've pretty much done it that way. Okay. It's like, oh, we got a new record.
Time to go.
So we'd be like on tour.
Okay.
Like in a tour bus. It can be pretty hectic.
Sure.
You know, but it always works out, and we never really have a lot of time to do records.
Okay.
Like we really don't. We're like, you know, we're just up to the moment. I mean, it's like just being finished and put out the door. Gotcha. You know what I mean? It's like we never really had a lot of time to do a record yet, but I mean, maybe that's the magic of it. You know?
That's true.
It's like we got to do it, just get it done. You know?
Yeah.
And we've been working together for a long time now, where we can write pretty fast. You know? And we have a great producer.
Okay.
Jerko takes stuff that we have. You know, he really can just mold it and get in there and help us put it out. He's a really great guy. You know, so he also does like Ozzy.
Okay.
And we worked under Mayhem for years. So.
When did you start writing the most current album?
We started that on our headline.
Okay, so it's been a little bit.
Plus.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. And then some of the guys we got together. Maria lives in Albany, so she was in Albany, and the guys got together in LA, and then Chris went to Albany, and then we all got back together and did the studio. A lot of the stuff like we just rip apart the studio.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So we can be like, we can sit there and write. But we get in the studio and it's like, you know, maybe we use this piece and this whole thing will use just this little section, and this whole song will just use this little section.
You picked all the right parts. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Now, this is also Amanda Harrington, which I know where she lives. Who comes up with the designs for the merchandise and the album?
You know, a lot of it, you know, Maria has visions of it. We also have like an artist for social media production.
Okay.
And, you know, our manager too, he's kind of Maria Velasquez is doing his thing. So it's, you know, pretty much now you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, keeping it personal to you.
Did I just turn it off?
No, you're good. Now, bringing it personal to you as a drummer, like, is this a self-taught thing for you? How long have you been drumming?
Well, you know, I always wanted to play drums. You know, I got my first drum kit, my official drum kit.
Was it like a... Okay.
So, my mom was super supportive of me. You know, I grew up with someone, you know. She always let me have, since I was a drummer, have the other players, like the guitar players and the bass players come to our house. She'd be having migraines upstairs. She would still let, she's the best, yeah. So, you know, she really supported me through it. And, you know, like when I wanted to move, because I'm from Long Island, New York, and when I wanted to move to California, she was supportive. She was just had my back. She was, you know, she wanted me to do something I wanted to do. She didn't want me to do something that I had to do.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Very important.
She had to raise, you know, 3 kids on her own, and she had to get a job. And she didn't want to do it. You know what I mean? Because she had to support us. You know? So when she saw like that, I would really grab onto something at a young age, and I did. I mean, that's all I did. You know? That she was just really nurturing. You know? She was
so proud.
She's rad.
I'm sure. That's awesome.
Yeah. My grandmother's 92 years old, and when we were on the Ozzy Rob Zombie tour, we played Madison Square Garden from New York. So my grandmother was, now she's 92, but no, now she's 93. She was 91 and she came to the show.
Aww.
Yeah, she had like
earplugs.
She drives.
Oh,
so,
really?
Oh, I mean, she's like,
awesome.
She's like knows like what bands are on. So Korn's on that band, right? Like on that tour, right? Like she is hip, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Again,
Yeah, and so many times too, like, you know, like you want to give up, and you're just like, and it's just like, you know, they've always told me to, and it's true. It's like if you give up, you're always going to have the what ifs. So at least if you try, you know,
Exactly.
you know. I mean, you gave it your all. You gave everything you could do. You know? So, it sounds kind of cliche, you know what I mean? But I'm not trying to.
But it's true.
I'm not trying to sound like this big fantasy world that I live in. You know, I mean, the reality there is, you know, reality sets in where you have to make money and you have to live. You know what I mean? So it's not like you can just eat ramen noodles and shit every day.
Exactly.
You know? But well, I guess I kind of said it before. I mean, it's like, you know, try to do as much as you can by yourself because no one's really going to do it for you, especially in the music industry now, where like people don't really buy records anymore, and it's a lot about like being on tour, being able to draw crowds and stuff like that. But there's also advantages with communication now too. I mean, and technology like MySpace and Facebook and YouTube, where you can be in the middle of nowhere and you know get yourself out there, which is awesome. But you know, like I don't know, I guess I would just say like what we did. You know, like take it into your own hands. Like put your band together, get some songs, try to concentrate on some songs too. You know, and hooks, and go out and tour. You know, get in the band. You know, get in the band and do it. And don't wait for some label to come and sign you. And if that happens, great too. But I mean, if it's not happening, don't get discouraged. Because honestly, I mean, you know, if we had gotten discouraged from that, like we wouldn't be here now. You know what I mean? Like we were like, all right, this is it. Like we gotta like go out and do it, or it may never happen. So I'm just gonna say, you know, steadfast.
Do it.
Persevere.
Absolutely. Okay, now we're with Roar Magazine. It actually stands for Real and Wild Rockers. My verse specialist, Amy, is out there shooting right now because I'm back here with you. Roaring is like, okay?
Yeah.
So what I need you to do, if you don't mind, is introduce yourself. You're within this moment looking right at the camera. I'm with Roar Magazine.
All right.
All right?
I'm Jeff from In This Moment, and you're with Roar Magazine.